With fewer than 100 days to go until the November election, the swing state of Nevada remains a big focus for the candidates. Vice President Kamala Harris has visited several times this year when she was campaigning for President Biden's re-election bid. And now as she mounts her own campaign, she heads to Atlanta today. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump will be in Pennsylvania for a rally in Harrisburg. But his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, is making two stops in the Silver State today. The first is right here in southern Nevada. Vance will focus on several issues at the top of Nevada voters' minds, including the economy and abortion at Liberty High School in Henderson. And we wanted to hear from you about your thoughts on this election. Our Isabella Martin is joining us live this morning. And Isabella, you've been speaking with local voters. What are they telling you about this presidential race?
Good morning, Anjali. Yes, I have been, and the majority of the opinion is they're actually undecided. They tell me when it comes to J.D. Vance, they're uncertain about him and his plans. But one voter in particular here in the Valley told me that this voting cycle is unlike anything she's ever seen before in prior years.
This year is really different, and I think people is undecided who they should pick. But I wish everybody luck, because I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know who's good and who's not good right now.
It's been 2 weeks since Trump announced J.D. Vance as his running mate, and since then, Vance has been rallying in several states, touching down on issues most likely to dominate the campaign, like immigration and abortion. Now, in the past, Vance has said he wants to finish constructing the border wall and said he would oppose any attempt to grant amnesty. Now, when it comes to abortion rights, Vance opposes them, but has said there should be exceptions for cases when the mother is in danger. Now, today's rally is set to mark Vance's first ever rally in Nevada. Now, our political reporter Steve Sebelius will be at today's rally, listening for these issues along with what Vance has to say about the economy and housing affordability, which we've heard are major concerns for Las Vegas locals. Now, J.D. Vance's rally will be at Liberty High School, which is right behind me, and the doors are set to open at 9 a.m. Now, we'll continue to keep you updated on the rally, both online and on air at our website, ktnv.com. For now, I'm going to send it back to you, Anjali. I'm Isabella Martin reporting.
Isabella, thank you. Ahead of Senator J.D. Vance's visit, local Democrats gathered yesterday and criticized the GOP stance on abortion, an issue that is a top focus for the Harris campaign. Although Trump and Vance have vocally taken more restrictive positions on abortion in the past, both men now say the issue should be left up to the states. In Nevada, abortion rights are safeguarded for up to 24 weeks of pregnancy thanks to a 1990 voter referendum. But with some calling for more protections, this November, voters will get to decide whether abortion rights should be enshrined in our state's constitution through a ballot question. A local pharmacist spoke at the press conference yesterday about why they think a Trump-Vance administration could hurt abortion access.
While we are fighting every day to improve access to care, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are doing everything in their power to undo any and all progresses that we have made over the past 70 years. Meaning that my 6-year-old daughter will have less rights than I do.
The Trump campaign released a statement after the news conference, and it reads, quote, President Trump has long been consistent in supporting the rights of states to make decisions about abortion. Kamala Harris and the Democrats are radically out of touch with the majority of Americans and their support for abortion up until birth and even after birth, and forcing taxpayers to fund it. Now, after Vance's visits to Henderson and Reno today, he'll head to Arizona, which is, of course, yet another swing